Hi guys, my name is Cherita. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I'm actually on my way to go work out. I went home, I picked Miles up, went home. This is actually the second video that I'm filming today, but I'm gonna be uploading it on different days, I believe. So check out yesterday's video if you haven't done that already. So anywho, I'm on my way to go work out, and in my last video, I said I think I wanted to leave off two more discussions for later, and I made the mistake of going home and getting on Twitter, and then I got all riled up because of one situation in particular. So I'm going to be talking about two things. One thing, well, both things are about the Grammys. The first one is going to be real quick. It's about Chris Brown. And then the second one, we're going to be talking about the beautiful, the lovely Kayla Nicole. So Chris Brown, like, why is he still a thing, you guys? Like, yes, we know Chris Brown is talented, we get it, whatever, but like, there's something wrong with this man. So for the Grammys, when they announced the winner for the best R&B album of the year, it went to a gentleman by the name of Robert something. Now, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, well, this just proves his point right here, whatever. So I've never heard of the dude, but there's a lot of people that, like, I don't know. A lot of my knowledge of pop culture stems from like the 1990s to early 2000s. Things that people that have come out after that, unless they are literally a household name, I don't know who they are. I know the Nicki Minaj's, I know the Cardi B's, I kind of know the Doja Cats. I know those people, but I don't really know anybody past like 2008. I just don't. I do not keep up with the time. I am definitely one of those parents, one of those millennials. I don't get it. I'm not into it. But so this man by the name of Robert Gladney, I think his name is, he won best R&B album or something like that. Chris Brown throws a fit, gets on his Instagram and is like, who the fuck is this man? Who is this? And went on, like, just like posted a bunch of Instagrams. And I don't know who brought it to his attention, like, hey, don't do that. I don't think it was his PR team, because by his apology, there's no way he has a PR team. So Chris Brown, I guess after he let his nerves cool down or wear off, however you want to look at it, he posted an apology. Now, here's the thing. The apology, he DM'd the guy, right? He DM'd Robert and took a screenshot of it and posted it to his Instagram. Now, I am in the belief that your apology needs to be just as loud as your disrespect, which it was. He posted everything on his Instagram stories. He posted the apology on his Instagram stories. Okay, cool. Like, 1 point for you, Chris Brown. But when he took a screenshot, he posted the shrug emoji along with like the praying hands emoji. And a rock just hit my windshield. And the apology went something like this. Hey, dude. Sorry if you were offended by the things that I said yesterday. You were not my target audience. Us blacks have to stick together. We should have never been in the same category. Not category. Category. I listened to your stuff, and you're amazing. Not you are amazing, but you're amazing. You're amazing what? wasn't his target? Who the fuck is so-and-so? So who else is your target? Chris Brown. Riddle me that one. And then made it into like a whole like, us black kings gotta stick together. Sir. Like, I was crying laughing when I read his apology. With the shrug. Oh God, I have the hiccups. Like, what? Oh my God. Hold on. Whew, I don't know what that was. It was like a hiccup, the beginnings of heartburn. I don't know. But anyway, like, Chris Brown has to be delusional at this point, because I'm not understanding. But I mean, if that's what's gonna like help him sleep at night, then I mean, so be it. I think the only thing that he did right was post the apology to his Instagram where he disrespected Robert. But other than that, I'm just like, my favorite line, "You were not my target." Anyway, so that's one thing about the Grammys. The second thing about the Grammys, Kayla Nicole. Now, if you guys don't know who Kayla Nicole is, she is an influencer, and she became really popular when she was in high school. I think Kayla's probably like 22, 23 now. But she became really popular when she was in high school because she was just a funny, goofy girl. And she gives no fucks about what people think about her. And like, she's been into like some small drama here and there. But I mean, everybody in life has some kind of drama in their life. It's just when you are, like, when you have a large audience, it just seems like it's more problematic or more dramatic. So anyway, Kayla was invited to the Grammys, and remember that, invited to the Grammys. She was at the Grammys, and she wore this beautiful dress. I mean, it is gorgeous. It was a beautiful, beautiful dress. Like, she was done right. The shoes, the dress, the hair, the makeup, the body, the everything. So her picture, her red carpet picture started going viral because she has natural boobs, and her boobs just happen to sag a little. And a lot of people were body shaming her and saying, oh, she needs a push-up bra, or she needs a breast lift, or she needed to tape those up, yada, yada, yada. And number one, Kayla has always talked about her boobs. She has always talked about her boobs. Kayla is this big, and she's got some pretty large breasts. And she's always talked about how, you know, they've sagged because they're heavy. They're heavy, and gravity happens. And she's literally always talked about that. Not to mention, she's had 2 children. 2. And I'm just sick of people body shaming natural, like what's deemed natural. Not even what's deemed natural, because it is natural. But it's the fact that her boobs are not in her neck, that people are like, oh, this doesn't look good on her. This isn't a good look. Kayla looked amazing. And I find it funny that the men who are complaining about it, it's like, you must have never in your life seen natural boobs. Because what? Like, if you're addicted to porn, just say that. Because even me, I like my boobs are not big, but my boobs sag, and it's because when I had are you gonna close your door? You're driving. It's because when I had Miles, I breastfed, and my boobs got really, 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 really big, And then once I stopped producing milk, they went back to their regular size, but now I've lost all elasticity, you know, in my chest. And also, I'm a woman, and gravity and shit like that happens. And I'm glad that Kayla went on the red carpet looking like that, because that is what a natural body looks like. That is exactly what a natural body looks like. And, you know, a lot. And then you had women that were, oh, was that Kate? And then you had women that were like, what were they saying? Women were like, there's no way that any woman in the world would want to look like this out in public. Like what? And I don't want to fight fire with fire, but I'm going to. Because this is what you guys sound like. That's just like when you see an overweight person just living, and they say, wow, there's no way that that fat person is comfortable in their skin. There's no way that that fat person is okay with just walking through the mall wearing clothes. And if we really want to get petty, Kayla Nicole had 2 kids, but Kayla Nicole still has the same body that she had when she was in high school. How many of you guys can say that? And I don't care that she just graduated high school, maybe 3 years ago. She still had 2 kids. You had your 2 kids 20 years ago. How come you haven't lost your baby weight? Kayla has. Like, if we want to get petty, we can get fucking petty. Because it's so frustrating. And the thing is if she would have been on the red carpet, let's say she got a breast lift, or a breast lift and, what are those things called? And implants or whatever. Do you know how many people would have been like, she's so fucking fake. She's so fake. Okay, so which one is it? This, like, it's giving, I don't like black women's natural hair, like the hair that naturally grows out of their head. So you need to assimilate to make the world more comfortable to look at you. No, absolutely not. That's not what we're doing. Natural bodies are just that, natural. So if we stop, like, if we actually show what real bodies look like and stop with the Photoshop and, you know, like, and the, what is it called? Face tuning and all that other stuff. If we just show natural bodies, then more people will be, 1, comfortable with seeing it, and 2, comfortable with being in that body. Because I'm going to let you know right now, like your girl wants her breasts lifted. I don't have the confidence that Kayla Nicole has. I think Kayla looked fantastic. And I'm so glad that she's doing that. But me, as for me and my body, I'm not confident, and I'm not comfortable with the way that my breasts look. So I'm not going to take my insecurities out on her and tell her that she needs to, you know, that she needs a boob lift or anything. I'm not gonna say that. For what? She looked fine, and I'm sure people will tell me the same thing. Cherita, you look fine. You don't need anything done to your body. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that's how you feel, but that's not how I feel. And I'm glad that's how Kayla feels. And I'm glad she can be a representation for natural bodies. So I'm just saying, like, we've got to stop the shaming, because, like, they're just regular boobs. They're regular boobs. Like, yeah, like there's a joke about now, trigger warning, this is about unaliving, but it's like a joke, and this woman, like this elderly woman, called somebody and was like, you know, I would like to unalive myself. I want to shoot myself in the heart. How do I do that? And whoever she was speaking to said, you know, just shoot yourself in between your nipples, and she shot her kneecap. Like, and that's a real joke, because boobies sag, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just want to know if, like, men get talked about for having, like, saggy balls, because I know that, like, they sag because gravity and age. And while I understand that balls are not exactly put on the internet and they're not on the red carpet, I'm sure men would feel some type of way if women started talking about their balls sagging, because that's something that they can't control. You know, if we were to talk about a man's receding hairline, then all of a sudden we're the bad guy, but the breasts. So, I don't know, like, that really, really irked me, because Kayla looked stunning, and she's confident, and it was both men and women who were just dragging her for no reason. And then them, you know, saying things like, it was just this one girl for, like, in particular, who just kept saying, no woman in this thread would ever want to be seen like that. And basically, like, saying it was Kayla's, her stylist's fault. Fire the stylist, because she has her out there looking a mess. A mess? If that's what a mess is, like, damn, I don't want to know what you think about me. Because a mess? Nothing was messy about Kayla. So, I don't know, like, we just need more natural bodies. And me, like, I go back and forth, because my stomach is a huge insecurity, like a huge insecurity of mine. And I think if I would have seen stomachs like mine before I had Miles, I think I would have been more okay with the way that my stomach looks after I had him. Because I don't necessarily have stretch marks, but I have a lot of loose skin because of my pregnancy, and my torso is about this big and Miles was about this big. And so yeah, I mean, and my stomach muscles, like, ripped open. I had diastasis recti, like, it was a mess. Hernias, like all of the things. And so I've got a lot of, you know, like, extra loose skin. Now, if I would have seen that, I wouldn't have felt like I was the only one whose body did that after I had Miles, because for the longest time, I was like, I'm the, like, you know, like, everybody else, like, their stomachs are, like, flat. Like, they might have a stretch mark, but, like, you can't tell that they had a baby, or, you know, anything like that. And so I would like to be that person. I would like to be the, you know, this is what bodies look like after pregnancy, but also, like, I want it fixed, but I don't want a tummy tuck. Because no, I don't want a tummy tuck, because I'd rather just have the loose skin than that scar. That's just me personally. Other people, like, I'm so body positive. I'm like, if you want a tummy tuck, do it. If you want your boobs done, do it. If you want to walk around with your muffin top hanging out, do it. Like, do you, because that's your body. And don't let anybody tell you how you're supposed to feel. All of my insecurities are just that insecure. Nobody was like, oh, ha, 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 ha. It was me looking at myself and going, So anyway, I am about to take a bar class, B-A-R-R-E. Yep. And yeah, then I'm going to go home and shower, hopefully edit and upload a video, and then go to sleep because I have to be to work at 3:30 in the morning. So anyways, until my next video, I'll talk to you later. Bye.